نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إني أرى في المنام أني أذبحك فانظر ماذا ترى قال يا أبت افعل ما تؤمر ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصابرين. This is the dialogue which took place between Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam and Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam regarding Qurbani, in which we learn that we should accept the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wholeheartedly, whether we understand them or not. Here we see Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam talking to his son. I saw in my dream that I was slaughtering you. What is your opinion? Remember, it is a dream. So Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam could have easily interpreted the dream by saying slaughter means sacrifice your desires, your nafs, or slaughter means sacrifice the thing which you love the most. On the other side, we see Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam, who was a prophet, an obedient, pious son. But no wisdom or reason was asked that why should he be slaughtered. Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam, who was only 13 years old, also did not ask why he should be slaughtered, but straight away said, O father, do what you have been ordered to do. Insha'Allah, I will be patient. He did not retaliate like the youngsters nowadays who say, you are going crazy, you are an old man, you don't know what you are talking about, you've lost the plot. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us, Ameen. Even when he was about to be slaughtered, Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam said to his father, O father, give my salams to mum, sharp the knife properly, make sure blood does not splash on your clothes, because it will remind you of me. Turn me upside down so that the fatherly love does not stop you from fulfilling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's command. Imagine how Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam must have felt at that time. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the same zeal to sacrifice everything for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, without any hesitation or objections. Ameen. Now we will mention a few things regarding Qurbani. Number 1. The first 10 days of Zil Hijjah holds a lot of virtue. It is mentioned that the reward of each fast is equal to fasting for 1 year, and the nights are equal to Laylatul Qadr. Number 2. Fasting on the 9th, meaning Arafah day, will wash away the sins of the past year and the coming year. It is also mentioned that the reward of the fast is equal to 1,000 fasts. Number 3. It is mustahab not to cut the hair or clip nails from the 1st of Zil Hijjah till after Qurbani. But if someone does, there is no sin. The reason for this is to make ourselves look like the ones in Hajj, meaning create some similarities with the ones in Hajj. Number 4. Qurbani is wajib, necessary on the one who has unnecessary things equal to 52.5 tolas of silver. For example, the one who has extra shoes, clothes, mobile, TV, etc. Number 5. Qurbani is not wajib on a nabaligh child, meaning a minor who has not reached the age of puberty, neither on a musafir, a traveler. Number 6. Goats, sheep, cattle and camels can be slaughtered for Qurbani. It is not allowed to slaughter a deer for Qurbani, and sorry, neither chickens. But do not be a chicken to slaughter an animal. Number 7. A camel should be at least 5 years old, cow 2 years old, and sheep and goat at least 1 year old for Qurbani. Number 8. In Islam, we believe in animal rights. For example, when riding it, do not make it run unnecessarily. Feed and give it water on time. While milking, make sure your nails are not long. Do not sharpen the knife in front of the animal. Before slaughtering, make sure the knife is sharp. Do not slaughter an animal in front of another. Let the animal cool before skinning or cutting any organ. These are some rights of the animals. Imagine how many rights a human being has. Number 9. To give money instead of slaughtering an animal for Qurbani is not allowed. Number 10. If the father gives Qurbani on behalf of any member of the family, it is necessary to tell them to make intention, otherwise it will not be accepted. Number 11. Qurbani has to take place after Eid Salah. Number 12. In a big animal, for example a cow, 7 people can do Qurbani, but in a small animal, for example a goat, only 1 person can. Number 13. It is allowed to give Qurbani meat to non-Muslims. Number 14. It is not allowed to sell Qurbani or the meat of Aqiqah. Number 15. It is allowed to keep the skin for personal use. It can also be given as a gift to someone. Number 16. If the skin is sold, the amount should be given as sadaqah. Number 17. If Qurbani was not given in the days of Qurbani, then qada is necessary. But for qada, give the price of animal as sadaqah. You should not slaughter an animal. Number 18. It is not allowed to keep fast from the 10th to the 13th, meaning 4 days. This proves we have to do exactly what Sharia says. We cannot do whatever we want. Number 19. Both men and women should say the takbir, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar, Walillahi alhamd, once after every farz salah, from the 9th Fajr till after Asr of the 13th. This takbir reminds us that do not forget Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your happiness. لن ينال الله لحومها ولا دماؤها ولكن يناله التقوى منكم. The reason for Qurbani is not just meat and blood, but it is to create piety, to show Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that if need be, we will sacrifice everything and everyone for your sake. Purify the heart from jealousy, hatred and enmity. Sacrifice desires by practicing on all the faraz and sunnats. This is the only thing which will help on the day of Qiyamah. It is mentioned about Khalilullah, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam, that on the day of Qiyamah, he will intercede for his father, Ya Rabbi, innaka wa'attani alla tukhzini. O Allah, you promise me that you will not disgrace me. Please save my father from hell. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reply, Inni harramtul jannata ala al-kafirin. I have made paradise haram for the unbelievers. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from those who believe. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin.